Hi guys, welcome you for my another video based on big data technology. So today I am going to giving a session on pig. So for this purpose I am starting with what is pig and then difference between pig and mapreduce Java code, followed by installation and then configuration. So what we are done it for Hadoop installation, we also do some configuration for running the pig commands. So probably we will see the configuration also in this video, and then types of modes in pig, and finally how to run the pig script in Hadoop environment. So these are the today agenda. So first of all I started with pig. So before going to this, you have to download the pig initially. So you just go to Google and then type in the search bar pig download. So it will redirected to Apache sites, then you can see download release. Under the download release, then you just pick -0 16.0. you just download pig 0.16.0 and probably it will save in your download folder. So first of all I will give you what is pig. So pig is called data flow language, and also used as a scripting language. So you can use pig as a data flow language as well as script language. So this is probably used to analyze the data on mapreduce paradigm. So then the question will arise like, what is the difference between pig and mapreduce Java program? Suppose generally Java expertise is essential to write mapreduce codes. So we also did the same thing in last video itself. To run the code using mapreduce program, we must require a jar file. So in this it's very difficult to write a Java code for every user purposes. So to overcome the dependency of Java developers, pig, an open source technology was developed by Yahoo. This is a project done by Yahoo, and it provides a programmer with an easier way to write mapreduce code without coding big lines of coding in Java. So one cannot interested with Java programming, you just go with pig for analyzing your data. It's very simple, like the commands is similar like SQL commands. So there are two types of execution is there in pig. So one is local mode and another one is mapreduce mode. By default mode is a mapreduce mode. Suppose you going with the mapreduce mode, you can type like pig -x and then mapreduce in pig crunch shell, not in a terminal, right? I will show you clearly in upcoming video. In local mode you type like local. And what is the difference between local mode and mapreduce mode is, in local mode pig scripts run on a single machine. Execution takes on a single JVM accessing the local file system. But whereas in mapreduce mode, pig script run in Hadoop cluster. Okay, let's move to the installation part. So probably you will download the pig software from the Apache server. So it's in a form of tar.gz, similar like this Hadoop tar.gz. So I already extracted. You can extracted the folder like pig by clicking right clicking and giving extract here. So once you give that, so you will get the folder like this, right? For the next step is you have to create some configuration for the pig. I just close it. Next one is configuration by typing gedit tilt slash dot bash rc. Sorry, gedit tilt slash dot bash rc. And most of the video you can find in YouTube. They didn't give a clear idea about the configuration. They directly started with the pig script. Right, see, these are the configuration commands. You can type this under Hadoop configuration, right? So these are the configuration commands. Here the home folder, see, home ht user pig 0.16.0. so my local folder belongs to this. See the properties, home ht user and followed by the file pig 16. So exactly you can give your home directory. So wherever you are pasting your pig directory, based on that you can set this. So similarly in for the pig installation you can give the path. So all other things are common. So once you done this, save it and close it. After that, don't forget to give this command like source slash dot bash rc. Okay, so now what we are trying to do, we can move our local file into Hadoop folder. So for this we must start the services. Start -all.sh. Once the Hadoop demands are started, we move our local text file into Hadoop environment. So before going to that, we have to create one text file. Text file we are going to create one text file by the service will start as quick as possible based on your RAM. I have allocated only 4 GB for this virtual machine. So gedit, open a gedit, and you can create a text file as you require. Like for this example, I am creating a simple supermarket file. So serial number 1 and press tab. So tab, then type pen and press tab, and quantity is 2. Then second transaction milk, then quantity is 6, and third item is paste and quantity is 10. Then 4 rice and quantity is 3, and 5 and jam, quantity is 1, and 6, and bread and quantity is 4. So likewise you can create your own text file, or you can just download from wherever you like and save it under the home HD user directory and home HD user directory, and give it the name as, for the example purpose I am giving simple 1.txt. Yeah, I replace it. Okay, I close it. Now we move this local simple 1.txt into Hadoop environment under pig. So already I have pig folder. Already I have it. See, already I have created this pig folder under Hadoop environment. So I try to move my local file into pig. So for that you have to give the command htfs dfs -put. So instead of put you can also use copy from local, where f is caps and l is caps for from and local, and followed by your local file path home /hd user / our file name simple 1.txt, and where to save. I can save my file under pig. This is Hadoop folder pig. Press enter. Okay, the process is done. Now we move to pig cruncher. So I thought you there are 2 different modes in pig. Now we can move with mapreduce mode. So for that you can give -x mapreduce and press enter, or else otherwise you just type pig. by default mode is mapreduce mode in pig environment. Once you find the cron shell, then your pig is properly configured and located in a right area. Else otherwise you can started with the same steps in from the scratch. So see, so the cron shell is displayed, so our pig is properly installed, followed by properly configured. So now we move our Hadoop file, right? So the file is not in a local file system, it's moved to the Hadoop under pig folder. So the simple one text file move from Hadoop to pig shell. So for that you have to load that Hadoop file into pig. So you have to specify any variable name. So first is a variable name, you can give your own variable name space. Then what you try to do, we try to move the Hadoop file into pig shell, so we have to give the function is load. This is pure pig command, and the function is used to load data from the file system. Then followed by the location. Here the location is not a local folder. Now we move from Hadoop. So under pig folder we save our local file, that is a text file, not a local file. The text file simple one.txt. So this is Hadoop folder, and using this is a command, and pig P is caps and S is caps, pig storage and space, and the file, the text file is separated using tab. For that you have to specify tab, then semicolon. And this is successfully loaded into pig, and we can run the mapreduce program by giving a simple command dump space our variable name first. See, automatically it can invoke the mapreduce functions by the pig. Here no need to, the user no need to write thousands or hundreds of codes for both map and reduce based on our input. So see, the mapreduce 50% is completed, so shuffling will take place. So see, these are our output. So for this guys, you can also use the following pig operation, relational operations. Instead of load, you can also type use like filter and then distinct and group. You can also use instead of load group, then co-group. You can also use co-group, then followed by for each, for each order, then limit, then union, limit union, then join, split. So these are the various commands supported by the pig on our local text or some other any other file, right? So instead of using load, you can try with filter, distinct, group, co-group, and other functions. And now we can also move instead of text file, we can also do the same things in a different file format like .csv, or some other file format like docs, etc. So instead you can also keep it in your mind, instead of tab in CSV file, the files are separated with comma. So previously we give like /t for mentioning the file is separated using tab, right? So probably in CSV file the file is separated based on comma, right? Comma separated file, right? So give comma, then semicolon. So this way you can analyze the different text different file using pig. Thank you guys, hope you are understanding the configuration and the use of pig instead of mapreduce Java program. Thank you.